Jeeps are notorious for leaking water, and if your carpet's soaking wet like mine was, I'll show you how to remove it. This is my rear mat soaking wet from a front door gasket leak. After removing all the carpet, I was able to dry it completely. Using a screwdriver, pry the plastic clips off the studs. One clip is under the driver's seat, and two are on the front firewall floorboards. On the front carpet, there is a small spot that needs to be ripped. It's by the outside front seat mount. With the clips removed, remove the carpet. It simply pulls out underneath the plastic trim. Be careful of the wires underneath the front seats. My front floor looks different than stock because I installed additional sound deadening. To reinstall the carpet, just repeat the process in reverse. Just put the carpet underneath all the plastic trim pieces. It'll take some time, but it's pretty easy. The hardest part about putting the front carpet back in is tucking it under the side trim. For the second row of carpet, you need to look behind the front seat mounts. There's two pieces of carpet that need to be ripped, two spots on each side of the vehicle. Under the rear seats, there are two spots where the carpet needs to be ripped. There are two rips needed on each side. Now, ripping the carpet's optional, but you would have to take the seats out, and it's really not worth it. After ripping the carpet, just pull it out. Be careful of the wires underneath the front seats. Just like with the front carpet, pull it out from underneath all the plastic trim pieces. To install the second row carpet, just repeat the process in reverse. Tuck all the pieces under the plastic trim. For the cargo carpet, first we must remove two T30 Torx bolts. After the bolts are removed, remove the rear cargo storage bin door. You guessed it, the next step is to pull the carpet out. The pieces that go underneath the rear seats are rather finicky to pull out. There's flaps in there that get in the way. To install the rear cargo carpet, start by putting the rear flaps underneath the rear seats. The trick to this is to fold back the flaps on the sides and then shove it down underneath the seats. Once the flaps are started in there, just keep pushing it in. It should go in rather far, and then you're going to grab it from the other side and pull it down. With the carpet in place, put back in the T30 Torx bits for the cargo loops. Lift up the rear storage bin to tuck the carpet underneath. Install the rear storage bin door. Underneath the rear seats, pull the flaps down tight. For the rear fender carpet, it just pulls off. The only thing to be careful of is there's wires and hoses for the rear wiper. Installing the rear fender carpet is pretty easy. It just goes back on. But there's one little trick which we'll get to in a second. A trick I used to get the carpet in the right position was pulling on the front of the fender. This allowed the carpet to get underneath the rear trim. The last thing to check is to make sure the wires and the hose is threaded through the hole, and you're good to go. And that's it. I hope this video helped you out. Feel free to share your leaking horror stories. Don't forget to comment or subscribe. And visit my website, franksjk.com, where I'll be discussing anything and everything to do with Jeep Wranglers.